Hello guys, this is the staircase for Zerg. Mamba is with me. Hello Mamba.
Hello, Neoblade.
I have to make it right here. So we see the Latin word for Mamba. Then can you say it again, please?
Dendroaspis.
Dendroaspis. Dendroaspis. I have to remember that. Mamba is a Grandmaster Zerg, and I will make an introduction in the next. I think the introduction will be out if you see this video. We have to recast some of the games because Hitbox did not create the stream correctly, or we put it on too early. I have no idea. So we know, watching the minimap, our Zerg opponent is on the other side of the map. It's close air position.
Yeah. Close air CVC. In my opinion, this is the best spawning location in CVC because you get an early scout of your opponent.
And if he plays hedge first, he cannot build a queen in time to kill your overlord, right?
Yeah, no, he can't. Also with pool first. You can always out the main.
Okay. Somebody told me some pro gamers are sending their first overlord on the other side of the map, not the close air position. I don't know if it's true. And have you seen it? And when, or is it's just it's possible he trolled me. And
yeah, I mean you can send your overlords at any spawning location, but I think it makes the most sense to send them close air because they will arrive the fastest.
And you can see his, if he spawns there, you can see gas timings and so on. If it would be a Terran and the Terran would play 1 Rex FE, I've seen it playing TY against Parting, which is another matchup of course, but if in a lower league somebody plays Rex first and builds a Marine, then he could kill your overlord. Or is your overlord as fast as...
That's no problem, you get a perfect scout off.
Okay.
You just fly in the command center, or like to the command center, and then you see, first of all, you see, is he morphing it to an orbital command, which means no CC first. If he doesn't morph it, it's CC first, and then you can check the gas. If it's a gas, then it's gonna be a Reaper. If it's no gas,
okay.
a Marine.
That's... I didn't know that. It's obvious, of course, but I didn't know that that if you only have to see the command center, and if it's morphed to an OC, it's he has there must be a Rex somewhere. So again, I want to emphasize that we have two overlords scouting the ramp of our opponent, and then we can see on the minimap if Lynx would move out. How often do you encounter people who use Ravager to kill your overlords?
Almost every game.
On Grandmaster. We were not afraid to use these overlords because if he would kill them, we would know, okay, he has Ravagers, right?
Yeah, I think it's just important to get overload speed at some point.
Yeah, I agree totally.
Pay attention to your overlords. With overload speed, you can kinda save them.
Okay. We are in step 3, so we can use micro, we can build link speed, and we can kill queens like we do. We have 2 watchtowers, we have every watchtower, which I suggest you should do as well, because if the opponent wants to take a base here or here, this one you see with the watchtower. Okay.
So he just lost a lot of drones, basically just because he decided to build nothing. Like, we sniped 3 queens, and he started to build units when all the queens were down, and he already lost drones.
And he did not build a spine crawler, right? He thought he could defend with queens only, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, there was no spine crawler.
You see, I want to make some small. You see, Mamba has way better saturation than myself. He's now 16, 16, and 18. In the Platinum League, we will strive for perfection, which means we will use 16 at the mineral line, but in bronze to gold you can just build 18 for every hatch. If you need a spine or spore crawler, this will help you to be saturated perfectly always. So we scout again, or we do not want to kill him with this attack, right? We just scout him with it and
yeah, scout a little bit. We got the run by set up. The overload.
And we retreat again. The run by is set up here. Mamba. And oh yeah, we do an overload drop in this game, right?
Yeah, overload speed just finished. So now I think we will distract him at the front again. And while we drop into his main.
Yes, and again our links are grouped with queens, so if he attacks us we have queens and links to defend our base.
Yeah, exactly.
I will slow down a little bit now because this is important. Again, you can do everything which is not forbidden is allowed. And we see no, we does not see it. It's what is it called? A Nidus work, a Nidus network. But I missed the. I have to go back again. I missed our drop. We will harass first.
Yeah, so he's basically doing Nidus, like Nidus Queen Roach all in.
I slow down now. Since his roaches are in the network, he cannot defend against the links. And now it's only important. He is dead in his main base, so we only have to stay alive. He has lost 30 drones and he is at 4 drones, 2, and we are moving away from our main base, build spine crawlers and get our links home.
We'll just give up our main base to buy some extra time.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have a single worker left. So as long as we survive.
It's fine. It's a strategic sacrifice, and again, it's totally fine to... Whichever in the staircase is not forbidden you can do, and the strategic sacrifice is okay. Does he build spine crawlers? Gas anywhere, or we just missed the gas in his natural? And he should be revealed, shouldn't he?
Yeah, it's gonna be rebuilt any moment. It always, I think it takes like minutes till they get rebuilt.
So we use a little bit of micro to surround all his units, and we transfuse our spine crawlers.
Yeah, but like we have 1-1 links and we have such a good economy.
And there he's dead. So we should have scouted with overlord speed. We should have built it earlier, I think, and I will show the fight so we can talk about the game again. I will show the fight from his perspective, so you should switch into his vision too. And if we would have built what it is called overlord speed earlier, we could have scouted his Nidus network early on. Our economy was way too good to be a matter in this case, but we could have set up spine crawlers in our main, right? Or should we have scouted the Nidus network?
Yeah, I mean, of course we should have scouted it, but I don't think it really matters. You can't kill the Nidus network anyway anymore. Like, it's invincible as long as it's building.
Yes, you're right.
So even if he had Spine Shoal in his main, he could have just put down other Nidus at my natural or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, the strategic sacrifice was okay. I think even if we would have scouted it, the question is, when would we have scouted it, and would the spine crawlers would have been ready in our main? Otherwise, we would have cancel them and rebuild them at our natural, which would be just the same. And he thinks, because his scouting is very bad, he only knows that we have a main and that we have a natural. But in this case, we have a third base and a fourth base too. So, due his bad scouting, the problem is that he thinks he can kill us as long as his buildings won't die. But even if he would get our natural too, we could easily build more spine crawlers at our third base and our fourth base, and he cannot play this game as long as our economy is that good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our economy is just way too good. I think the main reason why we didn't defend our main is just because our entire army is out of position.
Yes.
Or like out of position. I mean, it was just kind of base trading, and then we decided to go back because we can kill his army.
Okay. I think this was a beautiful game, and I have nothing more to say, so thank you, Mamba, for your help. I really appreciate it, and we see us in the next recast.